Welcome everyone to my Solana price analysis and technical details of 19th of August 2023. We're looking forward to discovering what's happening in the markets and see the probabilities of the future. In the meantime, make sure to check out our main YouTube channel where you see bot trading videos, live trades, and everything that could help you in your trading journey. At the same time, we have our AI bot trading representation where you can basically participate. There is the ability to join API trading, completely outsourced, no upfront fees, only commission from pure profits made. I'll talk about later on. What we have today for Solana is something that is pretty much following the markets. So we're not having a pattern of behavior that is out of the space of BTC or the top altcoins. One of the things that I really enjoy about Solana is the fact that we have been able to climb back up to rank number 9. So we're back in the top 10, especially with the growth Solana was able to print right before the current crash, which allowed basically to find a position in the top once again, exactly where it is its spot. Now, at the same time, certain things must be represented. The fact that Solana did not decrease more than BTC for the past 7 days. And you know what that means. That means an amazingly well community supporting this specific cryptocurrency, which did not decrease, which did not dump, which did not sold as the panic selling approach, which is not happening during the history of Solana that often. Most of the time Solana is doing double digits, and especially 60 to 70% more than what you see in BTC. Whether we talk about going upside or downside, Solana is having the nature of a much bigger volatility. This is not the case right now because we are at a very low level in price. People are not that happy enough to sell at these times and participate in this procedure at the level they used to be, because Solana was way above $200, as you already know. When it comes down to 21.7, it is already a worst deal. Now, let's get into the charts, folks, and see what's happening. What we have here is a representation of Solana 4-hour candlesticks, so it most likely speaks about long-term price representation and prediction. There's a few lines over here. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about the trend we have been going to, the extension we made from the trend, and the pullback towards the trending line we proceed, which was something expectable, good reaction on it, and then the failure because of the BTC, which failed, of course, due to the fact that we have a lot of the uncertainties around the space and certain negative news in the markets. So we have the uptrending line, which supported us amazingly, especially after the direction point right there. We've been able to make a gap. Take a look at that. This is all forming a gap between the trending line and the price action, which has been gaining and gaining. So the gap was wider and wider. That represented the phase of acceleration. At a time we have closed very bullish right there, it was clear that we're flying, which is something that we actually proceed. We broke out of the major, supply zone that we had at that time on 22.4, 22.5, major supply zone that acts as a resistance pressure. We broke out of that, and we have been sort of away pumping it towards that specific wick, which is out there on Solana. There is a wick over there, so I'd like to measure till the wick. This is 50% in a day, guys. 50% increase in a single day for Solana, which has been printed. I'm not sure if you're aware about this process, but this is exactly what has happened in the markets. Now, obviously, when you are so far away, there's been already during that day a rejection, and we have closed right there. So when you're so far away from this top towards your trending line, this is a gap, as we usually call. Gap of liquidity, which is representing an imbalance zone, and that kind of zones needs to be filled up, which means that sooner or later the markets will retrace and meet up with a trending line, which is exactly what they did straight away. They haven't been waiting for any sooner or later sign. They have been dumping it straight away, finding support on previous supply current demand zone, pushing above back to the golden ratio, forming basically the trending line of resistance at the top as well, and then punishing us back to the demand zone once again, where we have been finding support on the trending line, pushing above, breaking out the resistance, and having a good time basically here with a close fight on the golden ratio, which was quite of a strong resistance. Now, once the markets and the overall space have turned around, we have lost the uptrending support line, we have lost our demand zone, and we have created into supply zone right now. We have been reacted on previous resistance, current support, which is an advanced trending line that we had over there. This is a clear way how the markets are acting in a very accurate form, as you can see. What's happening right now? Well, simply said, this is a major space of indecision, which lacks probability towards a clear prediction, whether we talk about bulls or bears. What is going to happen here, and this is what happens most of the time, is the markets will have difficult times into reacting due to the fact that the confidence level is decreasing. People saw more than $1 billion in liquidations during the past days. This is scaring traders away. When you have 10% in Ethereum in 15 minutes, you cannot expect that in the upcoming period to have the traders on board and act just like it wouldn't exist. That has strong marks on traders' life. They have lost money during that period, and it was pretty much normal it's not normal to lose like that, but it's a normal reaction afterwards that you contract and you are much more cautious about your process. So expecting towards liquidity and volatility from the average Joe, from the retailers, you're not going to see that. What you're going to see these days will be the institutional trading going around, having a good time, playing with the exchanges that are able to pump up and down a little with slide actions in order to take out the highly leveraged people and take advantage by doing zigzags. They will do zigzags. At the end, they will dump it a little, might revisit this line or revisit the wicks, and then basically it's a double bottom with a very, very nice way of pushing a little. That's the topic on the current side. This is where Solana is located. Now, for those of you which are interested in our AI bot trading, if you want to participate, if you would like to be part of the movement, we have basically our weekly activity and performance since ChatGPT has been launched. We created our bot with the help of that, and we've been able to put together this specific movement that allows you, without any upfront fees, to participate and join completely outsourced. API trading is something you generate, you give us permission to trade, and we execute a trade automatically. This is all on our page. If you want to find out more information, jump on a quick call with me, drop me a message or complete a form. All the links are in the description area and comments area. At the same time, we have our one-on-one coaching program for the ones that are serious about a business. They would like to become part-time or full-time traders. If you think during these times making extra money, having an extra income is not an issue, then definitely look for trading, which is allowing people with slight efforts to have, continuous incomes on the business. That's it, folks. Have a good time. Jump on a call, register now, and enjoy the process.